Hi, I'm Lima, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Panerai, a brand with Italian DNA that in 2000 moved their production to Switzerland. The story of the brand starts in 1860 and they have dedicated their focus on watches for the Royal Italian Navy. And in 1940, Panerai came with their first watch, the Radio Mir. It was a 47mm case with a Corteber Rolex 618 caliber from a pocket watches from that time, adapted in a steel case with a leather strap, and they put water resistance. But the brand get more well known when the actor Sylvester Stallone, he start to pay attention to the watches, and he asked Panerai for a model specially made for him to wear in his film The Daylight in 1996. This event is followed by a personalized series of watches that the brand launched, known as the Luminor Slide Tech. Sly is Stallone's nickname, so yeah, you can check online for some models that Panerai came. For me, the story of the brand is a lot different. It goes back to the early 2000s. In a meeting with a customer I had in the time, I started in sales, and I noticed the watch that he had on the wrist. It was a Panerai Luminor. And for me at that time, wow, when I saw that watch, it was the pinnacle of the watch game. The watch was big, bold on the wrist, and with this protection that he has is typical from Panerai. I just love the watch, and the big case, the clean look that he has on the dial. And in that time, I really like big watches, like really big, like the Batatoon, the clown. So yeah, I was into Panerai. I was crazy about the brand, but I don't know why I never bought one. So it's strange. I think the brand with time things that was not quite as Frank Muller, but I think they didn't age well. Let's say, I think, at least for me, people are not as much into big cases of 47 and 45 millimeters, unless you're a very big guy like Stallone, I don't know. But when you buy a big watch, you are getting a lot of compromise and limitations, because the simple fact that a big case is not so dressy. So yeah, you will have to trade something to wear a big watch, unless you are a very big guy. So yeah, my AD, I recently bought a watch. He came last week here to deliver me, and he bring me a Panerai. He let me this model. It's big, it's a 44 millimeters, but I don't know why this watch is growing on me. Okay, this is the Luminor BiTempo. It's in Italian. I like Panerai still doing things Italian way. BiTempo means 2 times. It's their Italian way to create a GMT watch, like the one I'm wearing today is a Rolex GMT, the Pepsi. I like this watch. It's a steel watch with a beautiful sunburst style. It's in blue, very beautiful. I like the date on 3 o'clock. At 9 o'clock you have the small seconds, and more or less 5 o'clock you have the power reserve of the watch, that is 72 hours, 3 days. It's enough, it's very good power reserve. And it's funny once more how they done things, Italian way. When you look at this power reserve, you see ore, that means hours. I like these kind of things. I like Italian cars, I like Italian clothes, and I like the way Italians do things. So yeah, I appreciate how they do this kind of little details, and when you are in the watch game, details is what makes things so special. So yeah, I really like the dial. About the luminance, the dial is, yeah, it's pretty good, and because of the history with the Navy, it has to be. So the bracelet is a blue leather strap, but you can find tons of options on their website. I believe these have a quick release system to change straps. If you pull on this little pusher here with the tool that Panerai supplies you on the box, you can easily change straps. So yeah, it's a very good looking watch. I really like it, and it's growing on me because the way it fits, yeah, I really like it. If I have to pull the trigger on this watch, probably what I would do is order a fabric strap, also in blue. Yeah, the watch with the bracelet like that becomes more versatile, especially in summer. And if I buy a watch like this, summer is the season that I saw me most wearing this kind of watch because its size. It's the way you could take it to the beach and to the swimming pool. You will need a strap for that. I'm not a very fan of the rubber straps from Panerai, so probably I would order a fabric strap in blue. I think they have now a recycled material. I think it would fit very nice on this watch, and I also keep the leather strap, so when I want to use in a more formal way, yeah, this strap is amazing. I have nothing to say against this bracelet and this watch. The movement is automatic, but you can manually wind the watch, and it's very nice to see it, because it has the power reserve indicator, and when you are pushing, you can see the power reserve increasing. Yeah, it's nice to see, it's a nice touch. And I don't know why, it's something special winding a watch. I really appreciate this. I also like this lock system to ensure that the water resistance of the watch. But yeah, the dual time on this watch is 12 hours. It's not 24 hours like you have on the Rolex GMT. It's different. Here, what you get is 12 hours. It's very easy to use, not so complicated. You just, if you push twice the crown, you can adjust the minutes and the hours. And here I have synchronized the local time with my home time. But if you go to a different place, you can come here, just one click, and you can adjust your local time, and you will also have your home time here. So it's a more simple way, not so accurate like I said in the Rolex, but it's a nice touch. And yeah, when you're at your home, you can simply adjust to the same position, and you will hide the hours, and it looks like a normal watch. So about wearing, well, this watch, as expected, it wears large on the wrist. Okay, it's a 44 millimeters, but to be honest, I'm a little bit surprised because it's a 44 millimeters, but I don't think this watch uses larger than my 42 millimeters Audemars Piguet, the diver. I think this watch wears smaller than the AP 42 millimeters, okay? And that's one of the reasons why this watch is growing on me. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take this watch back to my AD or I will take it and order a fabric blue strap. But let's see how things go. But yeah, when you leave me the watch at first, I said, hey Fernando, no way I will keep this watch, it's too big. But yeah, time is passing. I'm looking at the watch every day and it's growing on me. And yeah, Panerai is a brand I like it. I always liked Panerai. Now they have 14 millimeters cases. Maybe it will suit more my preferences, but yeah, this is the BiTempo, and I like 2 time zones watches. It turns the watch a little bit more special than an ordinary watch, but yeah, it's growing on me. I really like this watch. The case is also well finished. It has some brush and polish. You can see the mechanism on the back. I will not take this off because it's a brand new watch, but very nice watch, very nice piece. I'm amazed with it. So, well, about price, it's important. This is a 10,800 euros, but contrary to this Rolex GMT, you can go to the store and buy it, and you can have some discount. That is good, okay? And if your wrist can deal with this size, you will have a beautiful watch in your collection. And I see this watch don't increase a lot in value like this one, but I also see that they don't lose a lot. So Panerai, they keep having their fans, and this is a watch, if you buy it with some discount, you will always have your money here. So, and it's a very nice watch to wear. And yeah, we can't always be buying the same things. And I'm starting to get a little bit bored of Rolex and AP, always the same brands. And this is a very nice watch, okay? So it will not increase in value, but also will not lose a lot of value. You will have the money there. Yeah, so it's up to you. If you like it, if your wrist can handle with a watch of 44 millimeters that wears like a 42 of AP, go for it. You will have a very nice watch in your collection. Well, this is my short view on the brand, on this watch, that in the past, yeah, the Panerai was like my grail watch to have in my collection. Now not so much, because like I said, I'm not into big dials, but this is definitely growing on me, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please do it. It will support me and the channel, and I'll appreciate it. So take care, see you next time, ciao.